guys, so fall is here and I'm super excited to be pulling out those fall decorations soon, but I also really like to do a simple DIY project every year. And today's video is sponsored by Cricut, and I want to show you how I made this super easy but super cute, simple fall garland using my Cricut maker. This project was so easy, and I'm gonna take you step by step on how I made it. It literally only took me like 30 minutes, and it was such a fun project that the kids themselves could even help put the little leaves on the garland. So to get started, I pulled out my Cricut maker, I went onto Cricut Design Space, and I chose the project I wanted. I knew I wanted something simple and easy and something that kids could help with. I then got the materials out that I needed. I really only needed just a few materials for this project. So once I had my materials out and ready, I just followed the directions in the Cricut Design Space. And basically for this project, all I had to do was put on, I chose 2 different colored papers for this garland. I chose a beautiful glittery copper and also a metallic copper for the leaf garland. And I just, for each one, I loaded it onto the standard grip mat. I loaded that into the Cricut maker, and then the Cricut maker does all of the hard work. Literally just cuts out every single leaf for this garland, and I can relax while it does all the hard work. Once I had all of my leaves cut out and ready to go, all I needed was, I chose this really dark, beautiful hemp string. You could use any kind of string that you have available or that you like. And this leaf design is so handy because it literally, you don't even have to string it on. You can just place it on to the string of your choice. So yeah, it was as simple as that. Like I said, it was such an easy project. Anyone could do it. I love how it turned out. I think it really dressed up this cute little space that we're starting to get ready for fall and for the season, and we had a lot of fun making it. Definitely check out Cricut. There are so many different types of machines based on what you need. I love our Cricut maker. It cuts so many different materials, and it has been such a fun tool to have for these crafts, for DIY decorations, for organization, for pretty much anything I can think of. It has been so handy and so helpful. Definitely check it out. There's a link down in the description below.
Hey guys, so it has been a while since we did an RV update or even just any type of update. We haven't put up a video on our channel in a while. We were taking a little break, just absorbing our summer and getting out there, spending time as a family and really just taking it in. We've been posting on our Instagrams. If you guys don't follow us on our Instagrams, we post there almost every single day on both Kelsey's and my channel. But yeah, I wanted to put up a video on our YouTube channel and show you guys a little update on the RV since it's been forever. Basically, I think the last update we did was the kitchen. It's a mess right now because we just got back from Glacier. Glacier was amazing, by the way.
Woo! Here we go!
We made it!
We made it! We are back in Glacier. We haven't been here since, how long?
Years. The last time we were here, we had no kids.
Yeah.
We were just like young and naive and starting our van life trip.
Yeah, this is one of our first stops on our van life trip, and we jumped into the lake, and it was freezing because it was like springtime. Yeah. And it was beautiful. So we are back here in Glacier. It is smoky this time, which is kind of a bummer, but still beautiful. We have the kids, which is so fun. Junie jumped off the same dock that we jumped off, which is really cool.
Years ago.
And now we are on going to the Sun Road, which we never got to do.
No, we've never done that.
This is the first time.
So I guess it's like the main road in Glacier, and it's supposed to be very scenic, and maybe you see like mountain goats and sheep.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're really excited. It's a little bit of a bummer there's smoke, but we'll make the best of it.
Yeah. Are you excited, Junie?
Yeah, but I can't wait to see what mountain goat looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, mountain goat looks like.
Mountain goats.
We'll see if we see one. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, we also have the e-bikes, so we've been going on some e-bike rides, and actually yesterday we went on a really cool one. This is us yesterday on that ride. We're actually with some friends too. They're behind us. Our nicknames, we have walkie-talkies. We're talking to each other. We are Peanut Butter and they're Jelly. But it's Charles and Allie. You should check out their channel. We'll link it down in the description below.
Yeah, it's been really fun for the kids.
Yeah, Remy, their daughter,
and
Juniper and Tabor are having a ball. So they also are like on a long RV trip, and yeah, they're really cool. So go check them out.
Definitely.
Can we climb that mountain?
Yeah, that snowy mountain.
The snowy mountain? Who lives up there?
Grinch.
Grinch. Maybe. It's a real big mountain, huh? It's way up there. Okay, should we keep on going?
Yeah, and maybe see a door. Maybe we can knock on.
Okay. How's it going? So pretty. The only downside was it was a little smoky. So like some of like the really cool like mountains in the background you couldn't really see, but we still had a blast, and we rode bikes, and we just went to the reservoir, the glacier lake that's actually there. Junie and I jumped off the dock together, and it's funny because we haven't been to Glacier since our first van trip, which was before we had kids, and it was when we had just started that trip. That was like our second stop. I think we went to Yellowstone first and then Glacier. But yeah, I hadn't been on that dock since then, and it was really cool to be there with Junie and like jump into the same water that me and Kels jumped into like so many years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. So it was really cool to show the kids Glacier and to do all that and hike and just have some fun. So yeah, the RV's a mess because we just got back from that trip, and also the RV kind of broke down like 2 hours from home. So we kept having some issues on the drive back from Glacier, and finally I was like, it felt like the same issues we had on our first van trip. If you guys have been following us since then, I recognize the feeling of what that was and the fuel pumps. So there was a switch in here that got damaged, and I just bypassed the switch and put the 2 wires together, and then that solved the issue for a while. But then something else happened, and I was going up a hill and smoke started coming out of our gas tank, which is always not a good sign, and I really didn't want to blow up. So Kelsey was driving the Subaru behind me, and she was like, you need to pull over. And we didn't have cell phone service, so she like got in front of me and was like, pull over. So I pulled over, and we actually just ended up towing it home because we were close enough to home to have it towed. It was still a really long way, but we towed it home, and I still have yet to take it into the shop because I'm not sure what it is, and like the whole RV like smelled like gas, so I'm thinking we have a fuel leak, which can be really, really dangerous. So thankfully I just pulled over and we towed it back. But other than that, the RV was great. You know, I'm sure we can like fix a leak. I'm sure it's going to be something that's fixable. Because it still runs great. I like moved it from the street into our driveway, and it still ran great, but I don't want to run it for a long period of time if there is a fuel leak. And then, yeah, I did want to show you, I don't think we ever showed you guys the bathroom, and it is kind of, let's see, where's the light? It is not completely finished. There we go, open the window. But the bathroom does have some wallpaper. Kelsey started here and then basically got to that point, and that's where we put our water, but I coated all that. But yeah, we pretty much finished the entire thing, and I need to do like a full video of showing the entire completed thing. The only thing that we haven't done was the kids' room up there. That's literally that, and like the place where you drive, those are literally the only places that are all original, I think. And like the back of the bathroom door, for some reason we just never painted it, but we need to. But yeah, we've been just having a great time. We had a great summer. I feel like summer's coming to an end. I think that's gonna be, the Glacier trip was our last trip for the summer, because we're getting ready for fall, and Junie is actually going back to school this week. So it's a little harder to go on trips, and it's just, we can still on the weekends. We still have more trips planned for weekends, but just less intense, and probably not in the RV, probably just like weekend trips. Like Kelsey and I are gonna go on a backpacking trip for her birthday, and yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. So yeah, we are definitely ready for pumpkin patches and fall and all things that come with this time of year, Christmas, and yeah, we're excited. But I just wanted to do a little bit of an update. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, we have our comments turned back on. That happened while we were on our break. So go ahead and leave a comment, and we'll comment back with you, because we haven't had comments in like 2 years. So I was really excited about that. Okay, and we'll see you in our next video. Be where your feet are.